Hello, magandang morning. Si Kuya Jun Malubago po ito. Ngayong araw po is Wednesday, October 30, 2024. Ang ibablog po natin ngayon ay tungkol po ito sa Professional Regulation Commission o PRC board exam tungkol po sa real estate broker or REB. Mangyari po kasi marami sa atin ang tumatawag na naging estudyante ko po, nag-graduate na sila ng college sa kanilang kurso na kung tawagin Bachelor of Science in Real Estate Management o BSREM. At next year, hindi ko lang alam kasi wala pa pong announcement ang PRC, magkakaroon po ng PRC board examination tungkol sa real estate broker. Last year po yung, itong taon po, kung hindi ako nagkakamali, April yung exam nila. At saka October yata, I think October. Kasi twice year yan, nagkakandak sila ng examination. Pero sa year 2025 or next year, wala pa pong schedule. Anyway, may nagtatanong po sa akin, tawag at saka sa personal, sa mga estudyante ko, na Sir John, mayroon ka bang i-recommenda na review center para mag-review kami in preparation po sa board exam namin. Ngayon po, ang sagot ko, wala po akong rini-recommenda na specific review center. Sa kadahilanan po na ako mismo ang nag-review din. So, ito po ay isang online review. Libre po ito, free online review. Pero bagamat, kung magbibigay kayo sa akin ng donation or voluntary donation or contribution para sa review po natin, walang problema yan through my GCash. So, paki-PM lang po sa akin at ibibigay ko sa inyo yung GCash number ko. Pero voluntary po hindi po ito sa pilitan. So, ang pag-uusapan po natin, ang topic po natin in preparation for a review, hindi lang po ito sa board exam, pati sa classroom instruction po natin, at saka po sa may mga real estate properties para maintindihan po ninyo ang kalakaran po about real estate properties. Ang topic natin this morning about the fundamentals of property ownership. Yun po yung pag-uusapan natin. Magbibigay po tayo ng tanong, diretso po sagot natin. Ngayon, ang question po natin is, ownership of real estate in the Philippines is foremost and primarily governed by, ang sagot po dyan is 1987 Philippine Constitution. So, dapat specific po tayo kasi mayroon tayo 35 Constitution, 73 Constitution, mayroon tayong tinatawag na Revolution Constitution in 1986, yung EDSA Revolution, at saka mayroon tayo 1987 Constitution. So, ang sagot natin, ownership of real estate in the Philippines is foremost and primarily governed by the 1987 Philippine Constitution. Next question. When a person speaks of the principle that all lands of public domain belong to the state, that is called Regalian Doctrine. So, ito po yung principle na lahat ng lupa po about public domain that is belong to the state. That principle is called Regalian Doctrine. Okay? Next question. The maximum amount of foreign ownership. We are speaking here foreign ownership of a trading corporation which intends to buy land is called shall be 40%. Yun lang po ang pinapayagan about foreign ownership. Pag gusto nila bumili ng lupa dito sa Pilipinas, pag foreigner po is 40%. Hanggang dyan lang sila. The maximum amount, maximum po of foreign ownership of trading corporation which intends to buy land shall be 40%. Now, next question. The law that governs the property relations of two people who plan to get married in, in 2015, okay, is referred to as the Family Code of the Philippines. So, pag ikinasal kayo, okay, simula nung August 3, 1988, yun ang effectivity ng Family Code of the Philippines. Huwag nyo kalimutan po ito. August 3, 1988, that is the effectivity of the Family Code. Lahat ng ay kakasal po mula August 3 onwards po hanggang ngayon. Ang batas na nagko-cover po dyan ay sa ilalim ng Family Code of the Philippines. Okay po. Next question. The government may dispose or alienate lands of the public domain provided the classification is, the answer is agricultural. Okay? The government, ang gobyerno po tayo, pwede po mag-alienate, mag-dispose, magbenta ng lands provided it is public domain. And the classification is agricultural. Okay? Next question po. The share of an illegitimate child. Illegitimate po ang pinag-usapan dito po. The share of an illegitimate child in their father's estate is equivalent to the share of the legitimate child and is what? 1/2 share. So, kunyari, ang legitimate ay may legitimate siya amounting to 1 million. Ang illegitimate child dyan is, pag sinabi natin illegitimate child out of wedlock, ay 500,000. So, laging kalahati yan sa legitimate child. So, ulitin na ito, kung 1 million ang share niya sa legitimate, okay, yung illegitimate naman is 500,000. 1/2 share. Next question. What is the power of the state to take private property for the purpose of public use, provided there is payment of just compensation? Lagi po natin linilecture ito sa school, ano? It is the power of the state to take private property for the purpose of public use, provided there is payment of just compensation. The answer is eminent domain. Okay, eminent domain. Miss Beautiful will get married next year, 2025, but does not intend to enter a marriage settlement. What will be their property relations after marriage? Ulitin po natin, si Miss Beautiful, gusto niya mag-asawa next year, pero wala silang marriage settlement. Ano po yung property relations na nakapaloob o magiging property relations nila after mag-asawa sila? Ang tawag doon sa Family Code of the Philippines is ACP, Absolute Community of Property. Okay? Absolute Community of Property. Next question. In case a person owns a piece of land, it can only be used for legal purposes, and the government may exercise its power. That is called what? Police power. So, if a person owns a piece of land, okay, it can only be used for legal purposes, and the government may exercise its power. That is called police power. Remember the inherent powers of the government. You have the power of eminent domain, the police power, and the power of taxation. Okay? Next question. One of the most important rights of someone who owns agricultural land, and which is part of the bundle of rights of an owner. Remember, we have been studying this, explaining the bundle of rights. Ulitin po natin yung tanong. One of the most important rights of someone who owns agricultural land, and which is part of the bundle of rights of an owner, is called right to dispose. So, isa yan sa mga bundle of rights ng owner ng agricultural land is the right to dispose. Next question po. Ang vlog po natin is 941. Under the 1987 Philippine Constitution, the government may transfer land to a Filipino citizen by homestead, provided the size that does not exceed 12 hectares. So, we are speaking here about homestead. So, sa ilalim po ng saligang batas natin, under the 1987 Philippine Constitution, the government may transfer land to a Filipino citizen. So, from the government to a Filipino citizen, via or through homestead, provided the size, ang laki, hindi po susobra sa 12 hectares. Yun, 12 hectares. So, next question. Malamang ito na po yung huli natin sa review natin itong umaga kasi medyo mahaba na rin po yung vlog natin. There are two main types of limitations. Dalawa po yung klase po ng limitations on the right of ownership over land. One of which is legal or by the government, while the other is contractual. So po yung limitation. So if you own a certain piece of land, pwede po yan na mayroon yan limitation that will be imposed by the government. And the other, kung mayroon pa kayo tinatawag na contractual limitation. So contractual. Diyan lang po muna tayo mag-adjourn kasi medyo mahaba na po yung vlog natin. Sana po napulutan po natin ng impormasyon at aral itong gagawin natin. Alternate po natin ito. Mayroon kasi tayo ginagawa din na online free review tungkol po doon sa police examination or NAPOLCOM examination sa police executive service eligibility and police entrance examination and promotional examination is coming this month, November 23 and 24, 2024. Para makatulong po tayo sa pagkuha nila ng exam, eventually maging pumasa sila at maging magserbisyo sila sa bansa natin. Hubugin natin sila para maging huwaran at maging ehemplo sa susyudad natin. So si Kuya John Malubago po ito, nagsasabi, ingat po kayo lahat at lalong-lalo na may darating po din ng malakas na bagyo naway, pagpalain po tayo ng Panginoon at ingatan po tayo. May God bless us all. Maraming salamat po.